All right. Welcome again. Thank you for joining in with me today.
May all the wishes and dreams come true.
Without delaying and prolonging the intro, y'all just know that there's a collective energy of change, major, drastic change. It seems like that's always going on, right? But no, really, the energy of 555 has been coming through heavily. And I've been seeing a lot of butterflies and interest, and all decks will be listed below. And I really have been called to even go to utilize this Butterfly for Life Changes deck for each and every sign to see, what changes you may be experiencing during this time. And at the time of, technically, what is it, 425? So that is the energy of 11, right? But when these come out, they will come out on 555. They're scheduled to be released on 555. So that is a major change. And the crazy thing about it, I was originally starting with one video just a little while ago, and it was going to be you I was going to start with, and I had a total different decks to use, and I had changed at the last minute for it to be a collective, and rightfully so. But all I'm getting to is the fact that even in that, one of the cameras was not recording the entire video, and so it's just, there's going to be a lot of things to switch up, and it may be last minute. It may seem inconvenient, but I promise you it's for a divine purpose and reason, because there's still a message. I'm still going to put that video out because, it is what it is, because there's still messages in there. Who cares if one angle didn't get it? You still got a video, Who knows? So I hope you check that collective reading out, and that's for everybody, to be honest. But it was something else I was going to say. Oh, I don't know. If it comes back, I guess it's not important. But if it comes back, I'll mention it. And it's crazy because I was even guided to use my butterfly cloth. No coincidence whatsoever. And this deck was added at kind of like the last minute. So anyway, let's get a quick word of prayer before we go any further. And to the Most High, Heavenly and Divine, angels, ancestors, spirits, God, I come to you. Thanking you first and foremost. Thank you so much for the love and the protection. Thank you for leading and guiding me. Thank you for the voice of reason, the insight, the awareness, and clarity. Thank you so much for the protection. Speaking of protection, I ask that you block, bind, unwind, cut cords, simply transmute any low-vibe, negative, unwanted energies and or entities coming in to steal, kill, and destroy, and or cause any hurt, harm, or danger. Thank you for that. I pray as always that the message uplifts, enlightens, heals, strengthens, protects, nurtures, nourishes, encourages, uplifts, provide increase in whatever way that means, or ways that means. Thank you. All these gifts of abundance I come as and give thanks. I share. Alright, y'all, let's get to it. Alright. Welcome in. Beautiful. Alright, listen. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. Aqua. Boy, that might have something to do with Pisces, being Aries, or even Aries. That's crazy. Well, I was trying to say you may be Aqua Pisces cuss, or somebody may be even Pisces Aries, but baby, listen, y'all, somebody may be getting you mixed up with said individual or something. Let me see, what is this for Aqua? Get together. You may be telling somebody this, somebody may be telling you this. Make it fun for Aqua. Adjustments are needing to be made, is what I'm hearing, because it took quite a bit to even get this video started. That's a similar energy I was getting from Leo. You may want to check out that Leo reading where you have the heavy aspect in your chart, or something's coming through during the Leo season, or whatever. What is this word I'm about to call you? Thank you. Gracefully aging. It flipped in reverse on the table. I don't think this dead is. Child, what is going on? I don't think this deck is intended to be read in reverse, but what? I'm talking about dead. Maybe, I don't know what is going on with Aqua with this. I was hearing say, because I'm hearing that Justin Timberlake song, Dead and Gone. dead and gone. Maybe you done for you, somebody might have thought you was dead and gone, or vice versa. Because it's like an energy of you and whoever this is that somebody think is dead and gone, then essentially vanish off from the scene, then remove themselves from whatever that scene may be, whether it's a family environment, work environment, maybe her church environment, whatever, you know. I don't know what y'all doing. But needless to say, to come back around when you do finally show your head, pop back up again, they be like, oh my God, like it's like reverse aging, but they're so wowed by how you have and or are gracefully aged. Because you don't put in that work. Put in work, that's what it is. That's why. That's why you look so beautiful. It exudes through you. You wear it proud. Yeah, somebody standing on their throne. I'm just acknowledging and in awe of how both of these are. Look how they're positioned, rightfully so. You know, they like something's being highlighted as you age. Maybe the wisdom, your transformation, because you done made the changes. You done did the work. I'm telling you, somebody has. Or you may be asking this person like, "How are you doing this? Like, what did you do? You look so beautiful. You look so youthful. You look the same as you did when you was a kid, something like that." But maybe asking like, "What did you do? How?" Or you them, however it goes. But it's like you had to detox. You had to remove certain things because with this beautiful lilac and violet that I'm always drawn to, and the fact that this butterfly is white and pure, you've had to purify yourself holistically so that you can be tapped in intuitively and be guided. Look how all of these are perched. I love that. You standing on business. Like, it ain't no other way to do it but be true to it. You know, that's what somebody said. And now look what's opened up though. This the only one that has opened, like spread wings. Is growing because your internal value is what you know to be true wealth. And that is unfolding. Like for real. You tapped in, you being intuitively guided even with this blue. Like the vision that you see, like I said, going back to this white and purple, it's like the downloads that you're receiving from spirit via your crown, third eye. Because you know they will never lead you nor guide you astray, and you trust in that. That's what that is, and it's growing and showing. Proof is in the pudding. Look, come on, man. You are stronger than you know. You got faith in yourself. You know what it is, and that's what I'm saying. Because of that, your internal value has improved. Like, and thus the 3D. Your material, like I know it said finances, but that's anything really materially. It's expanding, it's growing, it's flourishing, you know, because you have nourished yourself. What is this for, Aqua? Clarify. Thank you. Be here now. This came out before I can't remember 34 it being a 7 in the hummingbird spirit, and then my bad, because I'm all into the next one. And then we have the 5 in bat spirit, somebody coming out of the darkness into the marvelous light. I love it. We have the hummingbird, be here now. And then the bat, a rebirth is assured. And I'm telling you, that's because you done put in the work. 34, as I mentioned, is potentially a 7. And then the 5. You transform. This is a new and improved version of you. And I love it. Look at this bat. Y'all see the third eye? I love it. It's healed. I love that. I love that. And look at this crown of the hummingbird. It's that cornucopia. Beautiful thoughts. I hear beautiful mind. Yes. Your mind is renewed. Because I keep hearing, I got a new attitude. You seeing things so differently, so clearly. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. I can clear all obstacles in my way. And that's your attitude day in and day out. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. You standing in the truth. That's what I'm saying. Look at all them butterflies. I don't want to mess with them, but how they was all standing 10 toes and they know what it is. They know who they are, and this is mastery. 22, you're mastering thyself. And with this blue butterfly, listen, that's the butterfly. Dragonfly, still air energy. And that orange, I'm always drawn to that flower down underneath it, which brings me to the sacral chakra. So it could be, of course, air sign energy heavy, Libra, Gemini, Taurus. Or you, somebody got Taurus heavy. Where did Taurus come from? You might want to check out that Taurus reading. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius is air energy, okay? And then the sacral chakra is Scorpionic Libra ruled. Oh, you may have, and even with the twos up here, you may have, that goes back to the sacral chakra and what I was getting to with all of that is you may have done some sexual healing, working your sex magic to transcend, transform, renew yourself, and coming into this rebirth, especially mentally, is good. Okay, girl. Look, now the lucky time of rabbit 49 is potentially 13, going back to that Scorpionic energy, and or it is a 4. And y'all know rabbits are abundant. They say, look, I don't believe in luck. I mean, I feel like it's abundant, it's blessed, if that's the word you want to use. It's destined, it's fated, you know. It's guaranteed to happen because it's you, it's in you. But somebody may be having twins. I'm always drawn to the two little bunnies at the bottom. It's so cute. Speaking of that sexual energy, when we're getting to say magic, somebody may be having twins, may have had twins because all these twos. And then we had, look, because I'm telling you, Papa can't make it up. The Score Spirit said, believe in yourself. And you done did that. Maybe you coaching and telling somebody else, this is how you do it. This is how we do it. 57 potentially being a 12 and or 3. You got to get into alignment. That's me. I hope we train your mind, body, and spirit. 12 is also right into that Piscean energy, which I started out calling y'all in the beginning. So, yeah. Somebody about to plant a seed for life. Because that oak, that acorn, lends to the oak tree, but it takes a long time. But it is guaranteed stability. Earth energy is heavy. There go that Taurus energy, but Virgo and or Capri, but it's like, you are secure, you're solid, you're grounded in thyself and relaxed. The oak tree lasts eons and eons, lifetimes. And this is why, because you have put in the work, that's the reward you're going to get. So for generations on end, it's guaranteed to be abundant. I mean, because you're true and authentic, it's guaranteed to be abundant, you know? Like, what more do you need? What you want? You freed your soul. Free your soul. This Fourth Spirit. Oh, it's another mastery, 33. You done jumped time. You went from the 22 to the 33. You done ended some kind of cycle. That's the difference is 10, right? Or actually 11. But what I'm getting is you done completed some kind of cycle to get to the new, right? What is it? I feel like I said, the rebirth right here. Especially you done went through some challenging trials and tribulations. And even with this 34 and the hummingbird be here now in the 7, that is the energy of completion potentially. So you can wrap this up as I was getting back to the 10 and 11 energy. And the 11 is the new, the renewal, rebirth, regeneration. Like you learned some powerful lessons. Because look, even on the horse, I'm always even drawn just like on the back. The way that turquoise or blue color is at the third eye, it's like you got a new mind. And so because you have renewed yourself, you coming out of the darkness into the marvelous light with this rebirth, you're on a whole new path, new journey with that 11. Okay? Yeah. And mind you, you rule 11th house, so yeah. Alright. What is this for? I know I'll be saying these are my personal, y'all. Anytime I do say that, like if it resonates, if it's hitting with you, that means it has to do with you and you alone, nobody else. You know what I mean? So, AQUA, clarity and confirmation, please. Something that flipped, and I ain't even know. I feel like I could have sworn I saw one flipped over. Anyway, if we get to something else, and I just saw the color red. Maybe you need to work with your root chakra. Storm won't flip over. Maybe you flipping something over, flipping the script. Didn't I say somebody exited the scene and returned new and improved? But yeah, you flipped it. Hey, what you put the game on his head? That's what they said. Alright, look, and another 7. And now you reaping your harvest. It's your choice. It's your thing. Do what you wanna do. I can't tell. You decide to. You done exited stage left. You done got rid of a whole lot of person, places, and things to be at peace. Because this talks about patience, right? Ravens may be your spirit guide totem. There are 3 crows or ravens. They're one and the same to me. But yeah, it's 3 of them. Again, that Holy Trinity, changing your mind. You paying attention to signs and synchronicities from the divine. Like I said, clearing that third eye and your crown and receiving them downloads. And walking on blind faith. Ooh. Somebody ain't gonna like it. Hey, why you hate? How that song go? Why you hate? Somebody ain't gonna like it. This is Leo energy. I mean, we could just talk about the whole internal battle or struggle. It's a 5. Going back, even like I said, the challenges, trials, and tribulations that you've been through just to even get through them and come out on the other side. To stand in your truth, to be authentic, no matter who or what is being said or coming against you. You know what I'm saying? So, and of course, as you level up, you know, new levels, new devils, as they say. Haters, they gon' hate. And ballers, they gon' ball. You're gonna continue to ball because you already know what it is. Like, it comes with the territory. If they ain't hating, you ain't doing it right. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, whatever. Cause I know my ship's coming in. The 3 and the 8, listen. The 3 and the 5 together make the 8, which is fast, rapid. Like, but the 3, this 3 of wands, if I say wheels too, wow. So wheels are pentacles in this deck. Wands are fire. So this talks about patience. Like, you've been waiting. You probably feel like you've been waiting forever and a day, but I promise you the way that this is, because it might have taken you a long time to get through this. To make it through, even checking ego at the door, you know, to be patient, to be, I heard content, and not necessarily just complacent, but just being at ease, at peace, being here now. It took, because you were so busy, maybe in some shoulda, coulda, wouldas, which you can't change, and or the anticipatory future, you know what I'm saying? Like, and Spirit just wants you to enjoy the gift, the now, the present, you know? That's really all you got. And like I said, with this Queen of Swords energy, Libra energy, but it could be you. This is somebody who's cut through the bullshit. Transcending the truth, right? Truth transcends illusion. Or transcending illusion, whatever. You know, truth transcends illusion. She gonna speak the truth, step in her truth, do what she gotta do no matter what. And sometimes she can seem to come across a little cold-hearted, but it's just not the case. She ain't with the BS. She like, miss me with all that, like, straight to the point, no chasing, you know? So a lot of people can't handle that energy, but it's so much balance. It's peace of mind, actually, right? I think that's why you probably need to see the Leo reading, and why this Leo energy is coming out strong, because that's protecting their peace, and that's what you got to do. You gonna have to. That's why you left the scene. Show is whoever that's for, Aqua. That's why you left, because you was tired of all that crab in the barrel mentality, hating and arguing and fussing and fighting for what? That ain't gonna get you nowhere. You know, that was probably ruining some folks' crops for real, and they wonder why they can't multiply. Because we saw the squirrel and the acorn. Oh, that's why they brought me that oak tree analogy. Like, you understand you gotta be loyal and dedicated to yourself, and focus on yourself and heal yourself. And that's how you reverse age for real. Because when you with the man, just that balance. Cancerian energy here, and another 7. We got 777. Manifesting money. Yeah. Somebody getting made. I don't believe in luck. Where do we see that? Luck is on your side or something. I feel like one of the rabbit. Abundance. That's what it is. It's coming through. Because you have done the work. Good for you. You have learned to balance the light and dark, the yin and yang, the shadow. You know what I'm saying? Ego. Like I said, you if this was you in that having an internal conflict and not being at peace, you like, no, The guy's about to put her on top of it. She feel like she need to be on top of all that. I do. I feel like that's how I should go back on the deck. Like the Queen of Swords need to be. That's peace. Yeah. You have learned that. That's how that's about to go. That's interesting. You doing it different. Do it big, do it. Do it. Now do it big. Yeah. Alright, Aqua. That's what I got. That's where I'm gonna leave it. I pray that it resonates. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment, you never know how this may help someone grow, especially including yourself, and I pray that's what you're here for. Whether or not someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so very much for doing so. I truly appreciate it. If you would like to join me for any other types of videos and more such as these, please check the playlist on the channel. I hope and pray you find what you're looking for, and I hope and pray to see you there. If not, please take care. I love and thank you anyway. Until the next one, be easy. Don't forget your love and life. It truly makes everything alright. Deuces. Don't move so fast. I took it to Leo too. Like, slow. Maybe was it Leo? I feel like it was. Slow down. Slow.